When Guillaume Cizeron and Laurence Fournier Beaudry announced their partnership, they had one clear objective: qualify for the 2026 Winter Olympic Games. No one could have imagined what would happen next. In their very first season together, 7 international titles, European champions, Olympic champions, world champions. What began as a brand new partnership quickly became one of the greatest first seasons in the history of ice dance. This is their incredible story. The first victories. Starting a new ice dance partnership is never easy. Building trust, chemistry, and perfect timing usually takes years. But Guillaume and Laurence had only a few months to prepare for the Olympic season. Their first competition as a team was the Masters de Villard-de-Lans. They couldn't have asked for a better start. Guillaume and Laurence captured the gold medal in their very first event together. But that was only the beginning. Soon after, they won both the Finlandia Trophy and Grand Prix de France, proving their debut success was no coincidence. In just a few months, the new partnership had become one of the biggest stories in international ice dance. The Grand Prix Final. The Grand Prix Final would become the first true test of their remarkable season. For the first time, Guillaume and Laurence were facing the very best ice dance teams in the world. They rose to the occasion. Their free dance was elegant, emotional, and nearly flawless. Everything was unfolding perfectly, until the final seconds. As the program reached its emotional conclusion, Laurence's skate became caught in part of her costume, causing her to fall. It was a heartbreaking moment. One mistake, one that cost them the gold medal. Instead of breaking their confidence, that moment became a turning point. The road to European gold. Just a few weeks later, Guillaume and Laurence returned to the ice stronger than ever. At the French National Championships, they delivered 2 confident performances to capture the national title. It was the perfect response to the disappointment of the Grand Prix final. With their confidence restored, they arrived at the European Championships ready for their biggest challenge yet. There, Guillaume Cizeron and Laurence Fournier Beaudry delivered 2 exceptional performances. By the end of the competition, they were European champions. It was a remarkable achievement. Very few new partnerships reached the top of the European podium in their very first season. In just a matter of months, they had gone from a brand new partnership to the best team in Europe. They were no longer viewed as an exciting new duo. They had established themselves as genuine contenders for Olympic gold. Now, only one challenge remained: the biggest stage in figure skating. Olympic gold. Then came the moment they had been working toward all season. The 2026 Winter Olympic Games. By the time Guillaume and Laurence arrived in Milan, everything had changed. Just a few months earlier, their goal had simply been to qualify for the Olympic Games. Now they were competing for Olympic gold. And when the moment finally came, they gave everything they had. Then came the final scores. Laurence Fournier Beaudry and Guillaume Cizeron were Olympic champions. Less than a year after forming their partnership, they had reached the top of the Olympic podium and produced one of the greatest debut seasons in ice dance history. But the story wasn't over yet. There was still more to come. World champions. Most teams would have been satisfied after winning Olympic gold, but not Guillaume and Laurence. They arrived at the World Championships with one final objective: to complete an unforgettable season. One last challenge, one last chance to make history. And they did exactly that. With the confidence of Olympic champions, they took to the ice once again and delivered a performance that left no doubt. Laurence Fournier Beaudry and Guillaume Cizeron were world champions. From a brand new partnership to European champions, Olympic champions, and finally, world champions, all in a single extraordinary season. Very few partnerships in ice dance history have achieved so much in their very first season together. Only one question remains. As they continue their journey together, can Guillaume Cizeron and Laurence Fournier Beaudry establish themselves as one of the greatest ice dance teams in history? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more figure skating stories. Thank you for watching.